When did your parents' dumbest fear almost get them ALT+F4'd? My mom was terrified of elevators. She said every horror story she'd ever read started with someone getting trapped in one. Because of that fear, my parents would climb stairs everywhere we went. Even if it was 12 flights up, they insisted we walk. Better a little tired than dead in a steel box, Dad would say, half joking but completely serious. Growing up, I rolled my eyes. It was embarrassing when my friends saw us huffing upstairs at the mall while they just hit the button and glided up. But nothing could change their minds. Elevators were death traps, period. That fear became routine, until the day it almost killed my mom. We were at a medical center in the city for my little brother's checkup. His specialist's office was on the 9th floor, but of course, my parents refused the elevator. "We'll take the stairs," Mom announced, gripping the rail like she was leading us into battle. I was 15, rolling my eyes, but followed. By the 6th floor, Mom was breathing heavily. She kept saying, "I'm fine, I just need a second." Dad brushed it off, encouraging her. "You're in better shape than most of those lazy people in the elevator." By the 8th floor, she stumbled. Her face was pale, her shirt soaked in sweat. When we reached the 9th, she collapsed right there in the stairwell. I froze, but Dad knelt down, shaking her. "Honey, honey!" Her lips were turning blue. My brother screamed, and I grabbed my phone, dialing 911. "My mom, she's not breathing right." The dispatcher asked if we could move her to a more accessible location for the paramedics. Dad insisted we couldn't. The elevator was unsafe, but I wasn't going to let her die over their paranoia. I sprinted out of the stairwell, hit the elevator button, and prayed it wouldn't break down like they always warned. The doors slid open smoothly. I ran back, grabbed Dad's arm, and screamed, "We don't have time for this. She's dying!" Something in my voice must have gotten through because together we dragged her into the elevator. For the first time in my life, I saw raw terror on Dad's face. Not because of the elevator, but because he realized his fear might cost him his wife. I pressed G so hard my finger hurt. The ride down was the longest 30 seconds of my life, but when the doors opened, a security guard saw us and immediately called over the building's nurse team. Within minutes, paramedics arrived. They strapped oxygen on her face, checked vitals, and said the words that made my blood run cold: "She's having a heart attack." The doctor later explained that climbing 9 flights had triggered it. If we had waited even 5 more minutes in that stairwell, she wouldn't have survived. Dad sat by her hospital bed, holding her hand, crying quietly. "All these years, I thought I was keeping us safe," he whispered, "but I nearly lost you because of it." I'd never seen him look so small. Mom recovered, but the moment changed everything. She still doesn't like elevators. She probably never will, but she takes them now. Dad, too. Their fear of elevators almost killed her, but facing that fear saved her life. Ironically, the death trap they avoided became the thing that kept her alive. And every time those doors open now, I think back to that day and how close I came to losing my mom because of one dumb fear.